Hello friend, this is Paper Kitty. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you crafty kitties are doing great. If you're new, welcome. So today we are going to be doing the final video for this series of the Craspire wax seal stamps, and in this case I made some stamps with a custom made stamp that I ordered from Craspire, and this is what it looks like. It is a square stamp, and it's got my Paper Kitty 99, my little kitty there, and I will link below the videos 1 and 2, which are basically showing you, one of them is the mini tutorial on how I made the wax seals, and the first video is the unboxing, and I kind of show you how you get on their website and order a custom made stamp. So I think that's going to be really exciting for you to be able to do something like this. I think it's really fun because I really enjoyed it. I think their stamps are very high quality as well as their waxes, and I have used other waxes, and their waxes are very nice quality, so I'm very happy with that. I had also used the wax melts that are the kind of iridescent, they're like a pearlescent white. And so yeah, I will be listing these 2 items in the information box below, as well as their website and the discount code, and that way if you want to pick something up like this you can. And yeah, it's really fun. I think it would be great for something like a wedding. You know, you can have like the initials for invitations, or in this case, you know, for crafting. I love being able now to use it on a lot of the things that I'll put in my shop. Now these are not necessarily things I'm going to put in my shop. I may or may not, but for right now I just really loved being able to put my logo on them. And so that's another way to use it, is if you have a logo for your business or your YouTube channel, or anything that you might do as far as it being a business or a hobby, whatever. Even it would be a beautiful gift as well, I would imagine, you know, with a person's name or initials or something like that. So I think that would be really nice. But okay, so the first thing I want to show you is this one, and like I said, if you look at the videos before, you can see how I made these. And in this one I went ahead with the little pens. They have these little pens that you can you know, use to kind of highlight the little parts that have been you know, the little logo here. And then I put a little gemmy, and I made a little hole in the with my crocodile right on the wax, right in the little corner there, and I was able to hang it as a charm. So that's another fun way to maybe use that. And so also I took the tip from Cornflower Crafts about you know, going ahead and doing an elastic type of closure, because I do love using a lot of lace, but you know, if you have to kind of untie it and tie it up again, it gets kind of tedious. And so this is a really lovely way to just kind of get everything attached the way you like it, and then just simply sliding it back in just like that, and then, you know, sliding it back out. So I love that idea from Corn. And so yeah, I've just basically, this was a little altered Lego set thing, and you know, my son is going to be 24 years old now, so he is not too interested in that anymore. But anyway, this little box was just laying around, and you know, I thought, you know, it's so cute, I could definitely alter it, and so I did, and here it is. And so what it is, it's basically just a little box, and it actually had the magnetic closure, but because I put all this paper and fabric over it, it didn't really stick very well. So I ended up just putting these felt little closures here, this little deal. And so yeah, so then the box, this is like a little box, and it opens up like that, and so I think that's really adorable. So on this side, you know, I made this index card into a kind of a side pocket type thing, little tuck pocket, and I just put some pretty little cutouts from oh wow, this one's a little stuck, so might have to unstick that one. But anyway, this is just a couple little pieces of ephemera that I cut out of the Maggie Holmes Heritage. And of course I have a mixture. I don't always tend to use, you know, a whole entire collection. I mean, I do that sometimes, but I tend not to. I tend to just kind of use a variety of things, and so, but I really love it, and I think this is also, you know, part of that collection. So I think a lot of it is from that, but like I said, there's other bits that are not. So yeah, and then when you open this up, it's got this really cute little stuff inside. You know, I just put some miscellaneous things because I haven't decided what I actually want to put in here, but for right now I like this, and there's just little bits, and you know, this is a little ATC card, kind of started out. I hadn't finished it. It's got a little vintage button, little scraps and things like that. So little flower, little embellishment, little, you know, tiny little clothespin there. And then this is one of the keys that I made. I know I said I was going to do a video, but I haven't gotten to it. But anyway, this is one of the keys that I made, and I think it's really, really fun how I aged it, and then attached these little jemmies and so forth on it. This one, I do have to probably untie it, but let me see if I can pull it out without having to untie it. Let's see. Yeah, and so what this is, it's just an image of a door and a pillow, so I thought that was fun for the key. And so yeah, it's just a paper bag, and you open it up, and it's got these beautiful swan, and you know, just there's nothing in the bag. It's just a bag, as you can tell. But you know, if somebody were to want to put, you know, more things on this side, of course they could, but I thought it just looked really pretty just like that for now. So that's what I got going on. I'll have to put this back together, I think, in a little bit, because yeah, see, it's not elastic. So yeah, that's what that's like. I love this little cluster right here, some fabric I had. So I'm gonna close it up, and again I'm gonna put this back on because it is fairly easy, but I love that wax seal there. So the other thing I did is I worked on this beautiful snippet roll, and as you can see, I have used a really pale pink one, and I went around it with the metallic pens, which I believe Craspire has some, so be sure and check out their website for those metallic pens. I just happen to have a set, and so I was able to use that. But yeah, so this is what that looks like. I think it's really, really pretty. And I may add more jewelry, because I usually like to add a little bit more jewelry to something like this. But, you know, I just wanted for the demonstration here to use my little paper kitty wax seal stamp. I thought it looked really pretty here. So there's that. And then I have this journal. Now, this journal, again, I've been working on some of these journals, so they're not complete. So I'm not going to do a flip through, but I did want to show you how I used it on this page. And I don't know if you can tell, it's a little hard to tell, but on this one there's some like a little bit of glitter, or not glitter, but it's a little bit of that sequence that I picked up that I had, and I just put it over the wax. And so that's a fun thing to do with that. And then I did use those little dots from the wax here. And of course I used the pearlescent to make this color be kind of creamy-ish like that, and have that pretty look. So I really enjoyed those wax melts for mixing with my other colors. Okay, so there's that one, and then there is this one, and here again with the little wax melts. I really love the way, and so that's really pretty. Here's the other wax seal that I have on this page, and I kept this one fairly simple. I didn't go around the square, I just went around the middle section, and I still think it looks really pretty. And so that's what I've done with this one. This one's also not complete, so I'm not gonna do the flip through yet. And then this one is one that I have been working on. So this one is still also in progress, but I love the cover so far. And again, I used a key that was an old key that I kind of altered even more to make it look even older. And then I added the little gems there with my E6000 and some charms and little bow. But I really love so far what I got with it. And actually I was very inspired by Ruby and Pearl is the name of her channel. Her name is Heather, and I did use the of her printables that I purchased the other day. And so I don't do a lot of printables, but I really fell in love with what she was doing and with those printables, and I think it's called French Blue, something like that. Anyway, when I do the flip through on this, I will talk about that a little bit more. Wax seal right here that I've used, and this is probably one of my favorite because again, these pearlescent waxes gave this just a very iridescent look, and then it also softened the purple a little bit because the purple that I had was too strong of a color and it was just too dark. This is still strong, but it's kind of just prettier, you know, lightened up for sure. So anyway, that's the only way I've used the wax on this journal. And like I said, I still have a lot to go with this one, so I didn't want to do a flip through. But I do love, see, I haven't even made a hole here yet or anything, but I absolutely do love this journal. This is probably going to be one of my favorite, although I feel that way about each and every one that I make. But I don't know, this one again, you know, Ruby and Pearl XO is her YouTube channel. I will go ahead and link her below so that you could see where I'm getting my inspiration. And so yeah, let me see if I can give you a little peekaboo. I'm gonna give you a little peekaboo to the next page because this is one of her printables and from that kit. So I wanted to show it to you. But yeah, really love it, and I love the way, you know, this lace is laying out here like that, and a little bit on the top here with this hanky that I used for the first page. You know, I kind of laid it down in a way that it wraps around, and so that's how I have this here and this there. But yeah, we'll talk about that a little more during the flip through of this book. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see flip throughs of this once I'm finished with it, as well as any of these, because these are super pretty too. They're almost finished, but again, I haven't done the flip throughs on them, so I'd like to know if that would be something that you guys would like to see. So be sure and give me a thumbs up, press the subscribe button if you would like to be a subscriber, and the notification bell should be set on all if you would like to get my videos, be notified. So thank you guys again for watching. Be sure and check out the links below. I'm going to be putting Craspire's website, all the, you know, the products that I've used in this project, and the videos as well of how to order, and just it made it kind of easier to sometimes if you're a very visual person, that's kind of how you might roll, which is kind of how I roll too. But it helps to see it. Hope it's helpful. Again, let me know. Thank you for coming along with me, and love you so much. Love you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.